Hello you guys. Um, this video I want to play one of the Heroes 3 maps called the Lord of War. This is the first time I'm playing this, and I will play it because of a request. Before I begin, I should say I'm not the best Heroes 3 player you have ever seen. Probably I'm not even a good player. I've been playing this game for like 15 years, but I have never been to a Heroes 3 community, so I've been kind of isolated from pretty much all of the Heroes 3 players. I have only played together with a few of my friends who also loves to play this game. So probably in this playthrough you will see a lot of mistakes I make. Some of the strategies you may find awkward and not very effective. Please provide me any feedback about the way I play, the strategy I use. I will be glad to hear that. And also please provide me any feedback about the annotation, the way I narrate. I know my accent sucks, so if you don't like it, please tell me so that in the following videos I'm not going to narrate with my own voice, but instead I will place annotations whenever necessary. So, as I said, this is the first time I'm playing this. I thought this Lord of War was a default map given with the game itself, but when I searched it in the list, I couldn't find it, so I realized it's made by a fan. So I downloaded it. It was easy to find. So I'm quite unfamiliar with the map and scenario. I don't usually play such scenarios. I only played the ones, the default ones in game. So let's see. By the way, I'm recording this after I played the map a little bit. I played like at the end of the first month. So after I played it, I'm now recording the sound. Apparently, we start with 3 strongholds. One of them is pretty much everything is done in it. And we have a hero named No something. Currently the program I'm using to record my voice, it shows the video I recorded, but the resolution is quite low, so I can't read and act about it, to be honest. Quite strange names for towns and the main hero. It's Craig actually. Craig Hack, a nice hero with a specialty of offense, but now he's a magic hero. And this huge amount of money, huge amount of gold and creatures available to recruit is kind of unusual. I'm not used to it, but apparently I will need them, both the gold and the creatures. I heard this map is quite high, quite hard. Sorry. It's an impossible difficulty. I don't know the tradition is what the tradition is, but in general I choose the difficulty of Rook so that the computer plays the best of its ability and we start with equal amount of resources, which sounds pretty fair. I don't know if I should have started with the king level of difficulty. I don't know, I'm sorry. Now I am waiting here. Usually I buy the second hero to do the unimportant jobs like collecting resources around, like learning what the seer wants me to do. So that prison is, if I'm not mistaken, where our main hero keeps his wife. And these buildings, they look like they are building themselves, which is of course nice. But of course, I didn't have any idea about how long they would keep building themselves. So I followed what normally I do when playing such games. The way I build, the order in which I construct the buildings. At the end of the first month, all the 3 towns were quite finished. Almost everything in them were built. And here, the sign, or whatever it is, maybe an event, I can see, sorry. It warns me about not to save our hero's wife. I don't know what I will encounter, maybe there's a trap. As I said, I'm playing this for the first time. But I will just obey the warning. I don't like to really move on and look what happens when I try to save the hero from the prison. That's not like fair. Usually I play these games only once, so that I don't know what happens if I do this and if I do that. So let's just keep her in the prison. Let's play safe. Meanwhile, in the first week, I already have a bunch of army, and capital is already built. Of course, I think this map is famous, as I understand, and all my enemies should be much stronger than I am. So I assume I'm gonna need much more than those guys. Yeah, some gold keeps coming. 90 something thousand. I really can't see because of the low resolution, but it's quite unusual. I don't know. These artificial scenarios, they do it often or not, I don't know, but it's fine. Bunch of extra gold. Obviously, I'm going to need it. So I built, upgraded Behemoth layer without knowing if it will be automatically built. My first aim at this point, I remember, was to reach that Dragon Utopia, no matter what cost. They are quite attractive. In the worst case, you get a very precious artifact, so they are quite important, as you know. So a bunch of Cyclops should be no big deal, but for some reason I hesitated attacking them. I remember I wanted to get some more army, I don't remember. But I attacked 2 days later to that garrison. Let's see why I came back. Probably I wanted to collect the army of the next week before attacking those Cyclops and guarantee that I will have no loss. Yeah, I think I will have a rest today, and the next week I will buy all the men in the port, and then after that I will attack the garrison. Ha! 200 crystals, 80,000 golds. Quite huge resources actually. It's kind of funny. I always found it funny when you play the scenario and you have the knowledge of tactics, and every time it explains once how you should use it. I don't know the common choice of the expert players, but I prefer to keep my ranged shooters on the sides so that they are easier to protect. I cast haste on my behemoth so that it will reach the Cyclops it just killed in one turn, so that my only loss will be a bunch of hobgoblins. Not a big deal. So I received advanced leadership. I didn't know in such events we were able to gain these secondary skills. It's approaching to 15 minutes, so let me just stop here. I already recorded the rest of the game, as I said, until the end of the first month, but I'm not allowed to upload videos more than 15 minutes long, so let me just stop here. We'll go on. Please provide me your feedback.